How do, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another video, and yes, we are back on the beast, the Volvo XC90. So now the battery's back on and charged, I can actually move the car because I really want to get that car clean on the outside, and then I can start attacking them swirl flaps and find out exactly how much carbon buildup is underneath that rocker cover. But before I can do that, this little one is bugging me to take him out, so I've got to take him out first. Goodness. Drop. Good boy. Now he's cream crackered. There we are, guys, it's all nice and clean. However, I'm finding some random things though. So I don't know if you can see it or not. Whoever owned this, I can only think that they've allowed their children to do stuff like noughts and crosses on it, which has gone into the actual paint of that pillar. And it's the same on this one. So you've got a massive bit there. I don't know, I can only think that because I wouldn't have thought it would be an adult, but then saying that, you can get some silly people as well. So yeah, no, she's come out really, really nicely. Yeah, there are some panels that are dented and scratched. Like the wheels, for example, I haven't even bothered with the wheels because you can see all that crud there. I can't get rid of it. But I'm changing the wheels, so it's not a problem. And like I say, this door is where I was going to go. So if there are any Volvo people out there that have got an XC90 that is in this colour, which is a grey, and you've got a near side rear door, a driver's seat, because as you can see this one's pretty mullered, of the same sort of thing, so cloth in the middle and leather on the outside, which is the same as that. Hit me up. I'm going to be getting obviously another automatic gear stick as well, because the leather's perished on that. But like I say, the bumpers and everything I'm not too worried about, because I am going to let you know there's a body kit that I'm getting. So I'm not getting the bumpers as I originally thought. It is a full body kit. So like I say, this car is not going to look like your normal average XC90. Like I say, if anyone has got 108x5 18-inch wheels, oh no, not 18-inch, sorry, 20-inch wheels, hit me up, because I'm looking for a set of 20s, and I've seen some 20-inch Range Rover wheels that are going to fit absolutely perfectly on this car. So if anyone has got any 20s or 22s 108x5, hit me up, as long as I've got tyres, because these ones were about 400 quid and I think they're going to look absolutely spot on. The thing I'm finding quite difficult at the moment to find is lowering springs, so it seems like I might have to go custom, because I want to go about 30 mil low. I think that'll probably do 30 mil low with its body kit with 20s or 22s. Man, that's going to look sharp. So the first thing we're going to do, guys, is I've got to take the air filter and everything off here, because obviously I'm going to do the EGR valve as well, which is down here. I'm going to have to take obviously all this intake off, take all the injectors out, all the pipes. Once I've done that, then I can see what I'm at, but all this is going to have to come out first, then it's going to be the intake, and then it's going to be the injectors, like I said, and then hopefully from that point we can take the rocker cover off. There you have it, guys. One EGR valve. I just gotta be honest, I've never seen an EGR valve this big. Oh, what a pain in the ass that was trying to get that out. So, I just had a little peek, and you won't believe on the amount of carbon that is underneath this rocker cover. Oh wow, I don't think it's ever been done at all. Or whoever has owned this before has literally just drove it, never driven it hard enough to blow all the crap out. So, right, yeah, we'll do that slightly. You all ready? Oh, actually, it's not that bad. It's not actually that bad. I was expecting a lot worse. It's just all this. I saw that. So, however, the intake is horrible. So we're now in the garage, guys. I've gone out and bought some gloves because my hands were absolutely filthy, and I've been meaning to get gloves for ages because it takes so long to clean them after I've done anything like that. So, but I've sprayed some engine degreaser in all through the pipes and everything, and there's a lot of carbon build-up. I'm not going to deny. Like, prime example, look how bad it is in there, and in there. Terrible. So, let's get it all cleaned up. There you go. Look how bad it is in there. There we go. All fully clean. There's a little tiny bit in the corners that's just difficult to get at, but to be fair, that's not going to cause anything. Well, actually, no, there's not. Not really. It's just a stain. Yes. One down, four to go. So far, that is all the carbon build-up I've pulled out of the EGR. So guys, there we have it. They are all now cleaned out, and like I say, the amount of crud that was in them is beyond belief. And I've seen some videos even on YouTube, because to be fair, it's the first place I go if I don't know how to do something. And I saw someone else doing the same thing, and literally he had about that much gap in his EGR valve, and the amount that came out, would have filled that up with it. So yeah, that's all remnants of it and cleaning it out and what have you. So yeah, let's crack on and put it back on. So a lot of the clips I've actually broken off, which you'll see are a bit like these one type ones. I hate them anyway, so I'm using Jubilees because they are so much better, and I guess a lot of people watching will probably do the same thing. So yeah, let's crack on and get this on. So the throttle body and the EGR valve are now in. I had to cut it before because I had literally had to mount the engine and the bulkhead here, and the last thing I want to do is give you guys nightmare fuel seeing my butt in the air and watching that on camera, because it's not a pretty sight. So that's in now. It's an absolute mission because there is a metal flexi pipe at the back that attaches to the actual EGR valve, and it's trying to get that clip on, and yeah, it has taken me probably about 45 minutes to get that in. And yeah, trying to stay calm doing something like that. Oh, that was a mission. I'm glad I didn't have to do it again. So now all this is pretty much together. What I do now is we're going to do the swirl flaps. Yeah, if you see it guys, it's been leaking quite badly from here. But everything else looks pretty okay. Obviously it just needs a good clean up. But yeah, the swirl flaps definitely need doing. It's not as caked up as I thought though. So that's not too bad, but it's just, yeah, it's losing a lot of boost and leaking around here. Go, rocker covers back on, or rocker cover gaskets on, sorry, so you can fit it. I say guys, it wasn't actually that difficult to do the swirl flaps, I must admit, but it's just a lot of faff getting everything out of the way. Obviously while you're doing it, I would recommend to do the EGR like I did, but that as well is getting it back on is the worst bit. So the rocker cover's on now guys. I didn't film it because literally as I was about to do it, the heavens absolutely opened and literally I managed to just pull the hood down, get it back on, and then went in for the rest of the day because like I say, the heavens opened massively and the last thing you want to do is get water in there. So that's all done. All I need to do now is put the pipes back on, and then what I am going to do, as all this is out of the way, is take the little clip off here, which is the arm that is for the actuator. So I realise actually the actuator is actually this right here. So once I've taken that arm off, I'm going to fire up the car because then that'll tell me if it's the actuator that's the problem, not the turbo. So let's get all this back on and then let's take that off. So now if you see, so this is this little thing I've got on my fingers here. Oh, that, what I just dropped. That is for the wastegate on the turbo. So if I pull it, if you see how easy it is for me to lift, it's so simple. So there's nothing wrong with the wastegate, there's nothing wrong with the turbo. It is that. So that's easy to know, but we'll test it out in a minute. So I just got to put the airbox back on. As soon as I put the airbox on, I'm going to drain all the coolant because I've done that already. So no, I haven't drained all the coolant, but I will drain all the coolant, put fresh coolant in, and then we'll fire it up and then we'll see what's going on. So guys, I've quickly finished off the engine bay just to save a bit of time, but let's test out to see if that is the problem. You won't believe it, now that I've taken it off, it will only do that piddly little thing, so at least it is telling me. Oh, there we go. Okay, yep, that's it. Okay guys, we definitely know that that's it now, so all I need to do is I need to order another one of them up. Like I say, you can either get a Chinese copy or you can get a second-hand one. Personally, I think I'm going to go for a second-hand one because I just don't trust a Chinese copy. So yeah, get one of them ordered and then cut forward to the day that I've got it. And there we have it guys. So luckily I found this one because I joined a Facebook, or I'm a part of a Facebook forum for Volvos, and there was a chap on there that was that breaks them, and he had one and it only cost me 85 quid, which actually isn't that bad for a new sort of Chinese copy. You're talking about £120. So yeah, I thought that's quite a bargain. So it's a new second-hand one, but it's genuine. Let's take a look. And from what he was telling me as well, this was actually a reconned one, so even better. Perfect. Yep, exactly what we're looking for. Right, so let's fit it. Well, I'll put that down to a success. And last but not least, the engine goer. There we go. That's a good job done. Very good job done. Right, now let's dump the coolant and that's it. So lastly, is put the coolant in. Now I'm using Freestone, ready to use. Now, some people use obviously the Volvo stuff. This didn't have it in there anyway, but I've used this in my V70, I've used it in the Mrs. Mini, and I also put it in my Lotus. I think it's great stuff. But like I say, that's my personal opinion. You can obviously follow the recommended if you want to, but I've used this in multiple cars and never had a problem. Okay guys, let's fire up and see what happens. First of all, everything's hot and I ain't sitting in here because it's going to be roasting. Good start. Blower on full. Off, off. Here we go. Not such a good start. Damn, I know what that is. Bloody battery's dead. So guys, the battery's now been fully charged. I've left it overnight. It is back in the Volvo. So this is the first turn of the key since putting it in. So let's see how it goes. Trusty Volvos, you gotta love them. Oh. Fantastic. This is what I mean guys, Volvos are very reliable. But while this was on charge last night, I did go over the car and it looks like this has had quite a bad life. Parts are broken in it, there's a lot of things I've got to change because they're all broken or chipped or what have you. But there are so many plans I've got for this, for the interior and exterior, like I've said already. But like I said guys, I know a lot of you are not Volvo fans, but trust me, once I've finished with this isn't going to be your everyday XC90 Volvo. Trust me. So stick with me guys, because this is going to look the absolute beast that I keep calling it once I've finished with it. Put some comments down below guys what you thought of this video so far. I am going to have to end it there because it has lasted roughly about 20 minutes long. I do apologise. I hope you have enjoyed it. Like I say, hit like, hit subscribe to keep up with more future content, and as always guys, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-da.